Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. All I can see is you. I want to view this as a ND as well.
Okay. Here, this is the attendee link if you want to do the Blue Jeans attendee.
Thank you.
You can also go to our Twitch channel as well and see it from like a whatever that would be called, extra far away attendee.
Okay.
Okay, I cannot control. You just turn off your video.
Sorry, I had to mute the rebroadcast of us. Interestingly, we're both in there right now. I just turned off my video. We'll see if that changes.
Yeah. Yeah, it should have.
Yeah, and now it's just you.
Right, and the only reason there's a box in the top left corner that says Arsenal Studios is because you're still talking. You know, eventually we would not be talking as the moderator.
Right.
So it should just be, me as the presenter.
Got it. Okay, that works.
I, as the well, I mean, I guess I do. So just I'm going to try something real quick.
Okay.
I'm going to try and change the way that the cameras show up and stuff.
Okay.
I'm trying to determine if the presenter can actually modify that or not. I've only ever been testing things as a moderator, not a presenter.
Right.
Huh. Video, blah, blah, blah. All right. Well, I clicked, so I also have those three boxes that change how the cameras present.
Mm-hmm.
And I clicked on the grid one so that like everyone always has it's a constant presence layout is what it's called. But it doesn't seem like that's changed anything.
Well, also bear in mind we only have one screen up.
I know. I just was, I guess, testing to see if it was going to give you a box without a camera. But it doesn't look like it did, so... Oh, there you go. It changed without me clicking it, so that must have been you.
I just changed it on my side to see what happened there.
Okay. That's good to know.
And it's also interesting, that obviously hasn't hit the guest stream yet. I guess that'll be coming soon.
No, probably not, because your camera's off. If your camera was on, then it would put you, under. It would do the, prominent speaker thing.
Gotcha.
Wait, what does presenter mean? What? Okay, you know what? I'm thinking we're not gonna have a presenter because now that I'm in here, I can't share my screen. I don't think. Oh wait, what's the?
No?
Oh, here we go. Okay, I see. No, I totally can. It's just different.
Okay.
Everything's kind of different. I almost feel like it's a little less intuitive. Check you encoder settings. Restream.io says check the encoder settings, but I think that would be coming straight from Blue Jeans. and I don't know if we can change that.
What do you mean?
I
Like
just
it's
see.
not
I just have a
working,
box.
or
No. I mean, so far everything looks like it's working. I don't have any of the social medias up though, because during my test earlier, it was killing my computer having all of them up at once.
Okay.
It just says it's almost like a little warning box in the dashboard of Restream, where it's saying check your encoder settings. Keyframe interval 1, recommended is 2. And it looks like we're streaming out at 720. 30 FPS, one keyframe interval. Okay. What would you like to test next? I do have a video. I don't know if you can see it. I do have a video.
I can now.
already.
It wasn't there. It wasn't there last time, but it is there now.
Okay, yeah, I just uploaded that today, the day in the life.
Okay, and now I switch. You check YouTube and everything else too. Let's see you share your screen. Let's see how that goes.
Okay, I'm sharing my screen now.
Okay, I see that all. Shared view as presenters. Jelly did confirm the pomp and circumstances is for the intro and outro.
What does she mean by that? What is the intro and outro?
Just like when we were first getting started.
Okay. I'm still not following.
They're gonna walk in.
They're like,
I mean,
okay. Because all I have is this first slide, and then the second slide is welcome. I don't see anything in here about walking in and doing an intro. It like literally the first slide is here's the welcome message with Fran. This is the cover slide, and then this is welcome, Fran. I'm not aware of like an intro where everyone walks in and stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean that's just what they mentioned in the meeting. That was the vibe I got, and that's what they said. So Shelly's confirming.
Okay.
It sounds like so. Yeah, it might be weird, or it might be the type of thing where we go live and then it just takes a minute. We could even have the PowerPoint up. Now, is there a way for us to change priority? Okay, yeah, we can. Gotcha.
I wasn't sure if by intro and outro she meant the waiting room, because there's music that plays in the waiting room before we start the event. But I have a feeling we would not be able to change that music, and I don't even know if they would be able to. But again, that brings up the problem of not being able to play just audio. So what do we do for an intro? Are we going to have to make another video now? It just has like a looping video.
We would make a video that is one of two things. Either, if we have time, which I don't even think we will or want to, we could get some photos of some of the grads or just do like a montage of photos we pull from their media share thing. Or we could just have the first slide of the PowerPoint. Just have the first slide of the PowerPoint and make that a video with audio.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Got to be simple. Interesting just to throw out there. So you're sharing your screen. You are with your video too, and it's making your video small and the PowerPoint large. There's a slider in my my editor or presenter admin. It allows me to control the ratio of size between the screen share and the presenter. However, that does not actually impact anything on screen on the broadcast.
Okay.
Seems to be just for my pleasure. You know what I mean? I shifted it. I made you bigger and the screen share smaller, and nothing happened.
I see.
So just throwing that out there.
Okay.
So basically, when we're sharing, oh, this is interesting. So I can control it as an attendee. I have the opportunity to scroll and change the size of both myself. How about that?
Oh, wow. You can just totally get rid of the screen share.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. You can make them both equal?
Right.
Okay, well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So I guess we technically just don't even need to worry about that then.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do about it.
Wait, what? How does that change for you? Have Twitch open? Okay, actually, I guess I could just I'll just be watching it through.
Oh yeah, good point.
Through Restream. So yeah, we're probably seeing the same thing. I would assume it's got you and me up in the top left corner, right?
Right.
Over the PowerPoint.
Mm-hmm. Which is okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. Does the video function the same way?
I believe so. But yeah, you want me to do that?
Yeah, let's stop the screen share and try it with a video too, see what happens there.
Okay, I'm gonna unmute
Born
myself
and raised in Idaho,
just so I can talk over the video.
I lived there until I was about
17, I don't know if you want to
I ran away to Seattle on I graduated high school early.
Mute the Blue Jeans tab and listen through Twitch to see how the levels are or whatever.
Going out to bars a little too often, and my dad had called me and asked. He said, "Well, what are your plans?
It is pretty much the same thing.
And I laughed at him, and I'm like, I don't know,
I'm seeing in the presenter tab, I can change the size of the screen.
Why don't you go to welding school?
I can make the webcam bigger and the video smaller.
I didn't know even what welding was.
In the Restream.io dashboard, though, we're no longer on top.
And I moved to Florida.
So the video just straight up takes precedence. End of story.
And seen commercials and had great reviews, and I called a recruiter and went in for an interview and signed up that day.
Interesting.
When I first signed into school, I think there's probably like 300 to 500 students in the entire shop, but out of like 300 guys, there's 5 girls. Everybody wants to see what you're doing. Everybody wants to see how you're doing, and
no. So that slider thing is definitely
just I moved to the other end of the booth, and it said "Do not disturb." I've always been a hands-on person. I feel like I'm a hands-on
sorry, I was muted and I was talking.
So the hands-on is what helped me through school. And there was a little bit of like classroom.
All I was saying was
stuff, but like the hands-on, I knew it was only 4 days of.
There's no way for me to.
I could not sit in a classroom.
Stop the audio into my headphones from Blue Jeans while I hear how the levels affect the level.
Use a torch. Like welding was fun.
Twitch.
You can't just right click on the tab in Google Chrome and mute.
Cut different angles. And
you can mute full tab.
See how the molten metal builds up. I mean,
I'll just
really
keep talking.
So that's probably my favorite. I always wanted to be the best.
Oh wait, we are showing.
And I always had to work harder to be the best. Learn different positions.
Oh,
you're always going to do a different position weld.
Wait,
and
that's stupid.
That's another thing from going from
school.
That's
super stupid because I saw you come up in the corner, but I assume that's only because you don't have a camera.
Crazy, and they're like,
I'm not seeing myself come up in the top left corner over the video.
An aerial lift, and they said, "Kayla, can you go make that
But I didn't see you for a second while you were talking there. That's silly. I guess that won't matter because we won't be sharing our video or our audio as the moderator.
The same gap every time. On top had like an 1/8 inch gap, and on the bottom was like a 1/4 inch. Can you just close that up? I mean, I had to learn.
You keep talking. I don't know what's happening.
Every job is so different, and so I'm continuously.
I have the volume of the video at about 3.
Yeah, I'm testing.
340. Okay.
I don't think the volume.
My foreman, and this is who I needed to talk to.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I said, "Hey, where do I need to sign in, or what do I do?" And he said, "Oh, the fire watches are over there." And I was like, I'm not a fire watch. He's like, oh, well, the whole watches are over there. I was like, he's like, are you our new tool room lady? I'm like, no, I'm a welder. Like, I have a welding hood.
Sorry, there's too much parody going on. It's getting confusing who's
I
saying
am
what
grateful
when.
for the income I've been able to provide
Okay.
for my family. When I first got out of school, I was wild
Okay.
with my money.
Now I gotta unmute this tab
fresh
so I
out of
can
school
hear
making
you
so much
again.
money I didn't know what to do.
Yes,
I
in
made
real time.
$30 an hour, and it was like $140
Okay,
per
and then I'm gonna mute
And we were
this.
working 7
I
12,
don't
so
think that the
first
volume
paycheck was
here
like
as an
$3,400,
editor
and
or
I was
as
like,
a presenter actually
what do I
controls
do
the
with all
output.
this? And I put some
I think
away,
that's
I
just
bought
once again
some
for your own
furniture,
pleasure.
and I went on vacation.
That was what I
Okay.
was finding. Maybe you want to do an
Eventually,
independent test. I can be
settled
quiet for a
down
second.
and
But I was
started
moving the
investing
volume
my
all the
money
way
and
up and
saving
all the
my
way
money,
down
and it's
over
really
here,
paid off. You know,
which
I own my own
volume
home.
wasn't.
I have my own vehicles. I have my
Okay,
own
I will
camper, my
mute
four-wheelers,
myself
my
in
toys,
blue
my hunting
jeans,
clubs.
and then
I
go
mean,
ahead and
I
go ahead and
travel
fiddle with it when you're
4 months out of
ready.
the year for archery. I mean, who can afford to travel that often? I'm very grateful for me and my husband to have really great careers because
this is as
I am able to
quiet
be a
as it gets.
co-breadwinner in our family, and so we are able to live in a lifestyle outside of most
And then
people's
here it
budget,
comes as
and I'm
loud as
grateful
it
for
gets.
Like, my career goes with me wherever I want to go. I can get a job anywhere, but my career follows
Here's
me. I kind
quiet
of work for
again.
myself, kind of thing. Like, I can always find a job, I can always make money, and if I want to work 8 months out of the year, then I can work 8 months out of the year.
Here's
If I want
loud
to work
again.
12 months out of the year and less
No,
hours,
you're
then
right.
I can do that too. I mean, it's just really
You're
has
right.
been
It
great
doesn't
for me to
affect
be
the
more
video.
flexible,
I
especially
mean,
because I love my career,
the
but my
bright
family's
side
more
here is that
important.
I didn't
I
have
like
any
to go to
problems
work
hearing
and
it.
work hard, but I
Or
like to
even
leave work
myself
at work
whenever
and
I
come home and
like,
function
you know,
outside of
because
work, and I'm
the
able to do
attendee
that.
thing is on a
And I
delay,
just don't
right?
feel like I would have
So
gotten
I was able to
or
mute
lived the
myself and
lifestyle
still
that I did
hear
without
me
Tulsa
and you
Welding
talk
School.
at one point
I
over
would have never
top, and
gone
I
into this
couldn't.
industry.
I
I would
heard
have
both of
never
us
had
fine.
the tools that I needed to succeed, and I'm just so
But I think
grateful.
you're absolutely right. The
Women can do
video
it. We're
volume is
better at
just
it,
a
and I
per
just would
user thing,
encourage
just like
any
the other
female,
slider.
if you even are interested,
Okay.
just jump in. If I can
Still,
do
all
it,
the more reason we
you
all
can
know
do
exactly
it
what the
too.
condition will be on day of.
And you'll enjoy it.
We should
And why
probably
not do
encourage them
something
to
that
not
you
try to
love?
talk over.
I mean, I think that's so important. If you
Yeah,
are
and
doing
if we're
something
not
that you
gonna do
love,
the
then how
grads
can
as
you
a
consider it
video, I
work?
don't think it's not a big
You know,
problem,
I have
right?
to thank my dad for
Because
even
they'll
giving me
Right.
video
they won't be
welding,
talking
introducing me
over
to the
the.
welding. I have to thank Tulsa Welding School for
Well,
teaching me
yeah.
what welding
I mean,
was and
it
how
all.
to
I
do
guess it
it
all
and the
depends on what's
tools
happening
to
with pomp and
succeed in my
circumstance. If
career.
they're
And
doing it
now
during
I
the
have a great
grads or
family
not.
and a career, and I'm just so grateful.
Mhm. Right.
My name's Kayla
Yeah, no,
Johnson, and I'm
I
proud
mean,
to
I
be a
think we just
Tulsa
need to
Welding
tell
School
them. It
graduate.
just seems so risky to like have them have their audio perfect and have the audio playing, get it all mixed well in real time. I don't know. Now, is there any way to stop this video once you start playing it?
Yes, you can. Well, I mean, you might not make it in time, but you can just click the little X in the top corner. Also, when you hover over it, I get a stop sharing video button. Oh, wait. I started it, so maybe. Oh, there you go. Did you do that? Boy, I don't know how long I've been muted.
Born and raised in Idaho.
Oh, I'm muted. Got it. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Anything else you want to test?
Okay, so let's think about everything. Broadcast tests. Everything seems to be okay. Blue jeans.
One weird little just side note. I believe it's on Facebook. Since, Facebook, like, I had to log into my personal Facebook account to get to the Facebook business, and then go through the Arsenal version, and that's where our pages are for our clients. When you stream to a Facebook page, I guess it's dependent on who's logged in through Restream. It shows that, like, I was streaming. It says, now, one thing I didn't check was if that shows up anywhere, like, on my personal Facebook. I would doubt it. But it was just a weird note that I noticed, like, in the events and like, after you post stream, once you see the video of the stream, it said my name on top of it. Like, I had streamed it. So,
Okay.
if we don't want that, then we're either you or, like, Xander or, somebody from Stratitech is going to have to let us log in to the page through, like, Restream.
through their marketing account. Yeah. Okay. You're muted now for some.
I am.
No, now you're back. No, you. Oh, okay. No, you're not. There is a serious lag between your audio and video.
Oh.
Okay. And it also says your trial/practice event has 10 minutes remaining before it ends automatically.
That's weird because that was the. Oh, I don't know.
Okay. So we got all that. We got this.
I was just gonna say, so maybe Stratatech's gonna have to be the one to hit the stream button, the go live button, and then we're gonna have to give them the RTMP and stuff.
Maybe it's just
how long have we been doing this?
I don't know.
21 minutes.
21 minutes. Yeah, it gives you 30. Maybe it's just because it's not the actual scheduled time of the event yet.
Yeah, I also saw that when I was testing earlier, but I thought it was because I was coming up to the end time of the original time slot. That's why I had Gavin push it or recreate it or whatever. But if you're getting it right now and he has this set until December 3rd or something, then I don't know. Do we just want to keep going for 10 more minutes and see what happens?
I mean, we could. I'm assuming that this is just a question for Gavin. Let's add it to our note. I'm assuming that it has to do with when the actual event is scheduled.
Okay, that's what I was assuming as well the first time I did this test earlier today, so.
If there's not overlap for when your event's scheduled versus when it is now, then it just closes after 30 minutes. Confusing and stupid. Okay, I can enough code stocks.
Also, we'll want to make sure that we modify. We're going to want to make sure that we set up the stream title and category and all that stuff on Twitch through the website, through their website. Because I don't see a way to set any of that here on the back end of Restream. Oh, wait, here we go. What's this button do? It is taking a long time to load. Anyway, I was just going to say that I didn't see any way to update the title of the stream in Restream. So we'll just have to make a note to do it during Twitch, like the morning of or something, or even like the day before or something.
Okay. Not sure I follow. Trust your judgment.
What is it?
Does that mean like?
Just so like whenever I was testing this earlier, I noticed I wasn't streaming to a category on Twitch, like no game.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
I think the title was also something it was what was set by default from Restream, which is just like restreaming from restream.io or something like that, right? So, we'll want to go log into Twitch and go in like the day before maybe and set it up as, give it a nice title. And I don't know if maybe we want to put us in the just chatting channel or what, but okay, well, geez, finally worked. Okay, so there is a dashboard for changing titles in in Restream. It took a long time to come up, but I guess I can edit things directly through here.
Okay.
Oh, and I wonder if we could probably, I bet you we can probably do this before we even start streaming and stuff. Okay, never mind. We'll be fine.
Wait, I see this update titles button. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
Yeah, it took forever to come up for me, but eventually it was up, and it even gives you the option to update titles of some of your sources, even if they're offline. So I would assume that update titles thing is an offline thing. We don't have to be live to do that.
And did you see that for Facebook, instead of saying Benjamin Moore -live, you can edit that?
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't have to worry about what we were talking about earlier with.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. That would be the stream title. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was showing, like, they're kind of like in WordPress, whenever you publish a page, there's an artist link to it. That's what I thought.
I'm also noticing that YouTube Tulsa Welding School is in the list in the dashboard here. We're not broadcasting TWS right now.
No. You have well, at least on my side, those two switches are off for their Twitch and their YouTube.
Okay.
The bottom three are on, and those are all ours.
Okay, sorry, I didn't. Yeah, Twitch.
Yeah, and we'll just get rid of them
cool.
Before we do it.
Very good. Okay. Cool, man.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So everything does work, and it works even a little better than I anticipated, because you were absolutely right about the camera thing.
Well, that's okay.
Although we did discover during this test that the viewers in blue jeans can just mess with the cameras however they want, so whatever.
Right.
Guess that's not such a big deal anymore.
Okay. So it sounds like the outstanding thing we'll have to address is making a little video with pomp and circumstance if they want to use that.
Yeah. There's still the question mark of using that song during the slides.
Right.
But I guess I will. Yeah, do we just want to use the first slide of the PowerPoint then? Just make it a still image and put.
Yeah. That'd be the easiest. That'd probably be the easiest.
I mean, I think it looks nice enough. It's nothing super fancy, but I don't know if it needs to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Although, so if we just real quickly, though, think through this. As soon as you hit go, start broadcast. Well, I mean, if you hit start broadcast and then immediately play a video without turning the camera on, the presenter, then I guess that would kind of be like an intro video. Okay. We'll just have to have them maybe start with their camera off. Because if you have the camera on, it's going to... Oh, wait, no, because we just determined that the video is full screen and cameras don't overlap it. So we'll have to make sure they're muted at the beginning so that the mic doesn't pick up any crap and put it over top of the intro video. Okay, never mind. Just thinking out loud.
I'm going to try one other crazy thing here. It probably won't work. Just wondering what happens if you try to upload audio to video. You know what I mean? Maybe it says video, but it's like...
Sure.
Grab something.
There's a little, beside my upload video button, there's a little info icon, and it says you can upload AVI, F4V. It basically looks like video files formats.
Right. Never know.